He's a 3-year-old colt with a 47-year-old jockey and a misspelled name, but he's the current favorite for the 1980 Kentucky Derby. He is Plugged Nickle, and today you'll see him live in his final tune-up for the Derby, the traditional Wood Memorial at Aqueduct in New York. Altogether, 11 before, although he's won more than 2,700 races in his life. He has not too much visited the big racetrack. Now let's go upstairs to Marshall Cassidy for the call of the race.
Okay, the final horse is in. It is now post time. They're all set to go, and this is the Wood. And they're off. It's Colonel Moran on the rail, sprinting to an early lead. The filly, Genuine Risk on the outside, is second. Moving up quickly on the outside in a surprise move is Plugged Nickle with the Goldflex. They head into the clubhouse turn. Colonel Moran on the rail, on the outside, Plugged Nickle. Those two are now vying for the lead. Plugged Nickle now takes the lead by a neck. Colonel Moran back into second by 3.5. The filly, Genuine Risk, is third by a length and a half. Now Buck Splasher on the rail moves into fourth, and Current Legend, the Goldflex, Dunham's Gift, Joni's Chief. Along the inside, Degenerate John, some 8 lengths further back to the stablemate Lunar Ray and Inland Voyager down the back stretch. They ran the first quarter 23-4. It is a brisk pace. Leading the way is the favorite, Plugged Nickle, by a length and a half. On the outside is Colonel Moran in second by less than a length. Genuine Risk is gaining a bit in third. Then Buck Splasher and Degenerate John. On the outside, Current Legend. Dunham's Gift is now moving up. Then the Goldflex, Joni's Chief, long shot. Some 8 lengths further back to Inland Voyager and Lunar Ray. They're into the far turn now. The half mile running 47-2. Around the far turn, favored Plugged Nickle has the lead by a length. Then Colonel Moran is second by only a neck. Now the filly Genuine Risk moves up to challenge for second. 3 back is Degenerate John. They're approaching the top of the stretch. Favored Plugged Nickle on the rail has the lead by a half length. On the outside is Colonel Moran and the filly Genuine Risk. They enter the stretch. Plugged Nickle has the lead, now going off by 2. Colonel Moran is second, then Genuine Risk is third. Genuine Risk is moving up on Colonel Moran. Down the stretch now. Plugged Nickle bears out a bit, but still has a lead by a length and a half. Colonel Moran on the inside gains. On the outside is Genuine Risk. They're past 16 poles. Plugged Nickle still has the lead. Colonel Moran and Genuine Risk second and third. Plugged Nickle in front. And underwire is
Plugged Nickle, then, the unofficial winner of the Wood Memorial, and what a day this looks like for trainer Tom Kelly, having his horses finish 1-2. But Eddie, you think we may have a problem here, right?
I think there may be a foul in the race, Jim. I don't think he's deserving of a foul, but he did bear out in front of both Colonel Moran and the filly. This is through the stretch.
All right, well, we're going to take another look at it from the top of the stretch then, Eddie. Here they come around the final turn.
Yes, as you see, Plugged Nickle is pretty close to the rail. And he stays there until he gets clear down to the 8th pole, and you'll see him start drifting out, and he does drift out in front of these horses. I don't think he bothered them, but you will take a chance claiming foul for these $100,000 races.
All right, well, let's see. Is this got to happen pretty soon here, huh?
Right.
That's Plugged Nickle in front, number 10, Colonel Moran. Number 2 is second. The filly Genuine Risk is third.
Now you'll see him start coming out.
Yeah, he's owned by the same trainer. Tom Kelly now is going to have to move all the way around him, right?
That is correct.
And go to the inside.
I don't think he bothered him, Jim. But it wouldn't surprise me a bit right here if he doesn't claim foul.
Nothing official on that yet as the jockeys come back to weigh in. Now there he is.
See,
Colonel Moran now in the clear on the inside.
Yes, as you see, I don't think he bothered him, but
so if you were the steward, you would disallow the claim, but you won't be surprised if there is a claim.
I wouldn't allow that foul now, if there is one.
So, unofficially, Plugged Nickle, the favorite, and still the favorite for the Kentucky Derby, has won the 56th running of the Wood Memorial, with his stablemate Colonel Moran unofficially second. It was very close for second and third. The filly there, you saw the finish, extremely close between Colonel Moran and Genuine Risk, the filly.
He ran a good race, I must say that.
That is not the best finish that a filly has ever had in the Wood Memorial. A long time ago in 1947, a filly named Carolyn A. finished second. That filly was named after the daughter of Eddie Arcaro.
Here is the post parade. The number 1 horse is the California-bred Bold and Ruling. Finished 3rd in the California Derby, the jock Pat Valenzuela. And the number 2 horse is a sentimental favorite for almost everyone. Jacqueline Klugman, 3 years old today. Jack Klugman may be 83 from nerves. The jock Darrell McHarg. And of course he won the California Derby in the Stepping Stone. Super Moment. The wise, seasoned Donald Pierce Up is the number 3 horse. And a horse that was a flying second in the Bluegrass. The number 4 horse is the horse whose name former President Ford liked, Degenerate John. Won 3 races in a row early this year. Recent form, not like that. Hernandez, the jockey. Degenerate John. And the number 5 horse is the current 2-to-1 favorite, Rock Hill Native, with the relative unknown jockey, Johnny Oldham, up. 2-to-1, as I have noted, the current odds. The next horse may be a huge overlay. Gold Stage. Once beat Plugged Nickel in an overnight race in Florida. He's at 40-to-1, as you see, but he's got the redoubtable Cordero aboard. And the number 7 horse is Eddie Arcaro's pick to win all the marbles, Rumbo, with the indomitable Lafitte Pincaille up. And his odds have gone down steadily since the betting began. The number 8 horse is the much-talked-about filly, Genuine Risk, with a solid veteran prior Derby winner, the jock Jacinto Vazquez. And the number 9 horse is Plugged Nickel. Plugged Nickel with the ancient jockey up, 47 years. One would like to see that again. And the current odds speak for themselves. And the number 10 horse is another long shot, Withholding, bred in Kentucky. The jockey is Michael Morgan, and he is a good jockey. He is making marks here at Churchill. The number 11 horse, Execution's Reason. Look for early speed from this horse. The odds are huge. The jock, Randy Romero, who's the leading jock at Churchill Downs. He's got a hot hand. And then the 2 field horses, the 12 horse, Tonka Waka, with Melvin Holland up. And the number 13 horse was the late entry, the unexpected entry, Dave Casson, the trainer, but the great veteran jockey, Don Brumfield, up. So there is the field in your post parade.
Very cold.
All right, Withholding goes in, so do the others. Up to Dave Johnson for the call.
They're all in line, and they're off. Gold Stage from between horses, getting the early lead. Then toward the inside, it's Rock Hill Native second out in the middle of the racetrack. Execution's Reason with Plugged Nickel from between horses, passing the stands for the first time. On the outside, Execution's Reason has the lead by a head. Plugged Nickel between horses. Rock Hill Native on the inside third. 3 of them across the track battling for the early lead. Then it's Withholding on the outside fourth. Gold Stage back to 5th between horses. Bold and Rolling inches up on the inside. After that, it's Genuine Risk. Gap of 2 lengths to Jacqueline Klugman. Degenerate John on the inside. Super Moment has her Duke. And then the trailers, Tonka Waka on the inside. Rumbo is 13th as they move on to the backstretch. Rock Hill Native leads at 3 parts of length. On the outside, Plugged Nickel second ahead, and Bold and Ruling surprisingly on the rail. Now takes the second spot. Plugged Nickel on the outside, back to third. From between horses, Gold Stage is fourth. Execution's Reason on the outside is fifth. Degenerate John on the rail is next. Then it's the filly, Genuine Risk. A gap of 3 lengths back to the next flank. After that, it's Super Moment on the outside. Jacqueline Klugman from between horses. Hazard Duke is next. Rumbo on the inside, Withholding, and the trailer now Tonka Wonkin 13th, and on to the far turn after they pass the half mile in a slow 48 seconds. On the inside, here comes Bold and Ruling charging up to challenge Rock Hill Native on the outside. Plugged Nickel is right there, and there goes Genuine Risk. Now they're tightly bunched as they move to the top of the stretch, and Genuine Risk on the outside takes the lead. It's Genuine Risk in front, 3 parts of length. Rock Hill Native on the inside is second, and Plugged Nickel third. Here comes Jacqueline Klugman in the middle of the track, and down the stretch they come. It's Genuine Risk in front, 3 parts of length. Here comes Jacqueline Klugman up to be second. Rumbo in the middle of the racetrack is flying. Rock Hill Native drops back. They're in the final furlong. It's Genuine Risk, and she's genuine. Here comes Rumbo on the outside. Genuine finishing third, and Super Moment fourth. A tremendous feat. The first filly to run in the Run for the Roses in 21 years, and only the second filly in history to win this mile-and-a-quarter classic. Regret won it in 1915, and Genuine Risk, trained by the outstanding conditioner Leroy Jolly and ridden by Jacinto Vasquez, who took foolish pleasure to the winner's circle after the Kentucky Derby. Genuine Risk in 2 minutes and 2 seconds. Now back to Jim McKay.
Number 2, Jack Simon Cluckman. Genuine Risk, the second filly in the history of the Derby.
He run up there and hung.
All right. So racing history made here today. Yes, Bert Firestone wanted his filly in the Derby. Leroy Jolly had his doubts. The story so often told. But what a race Genuine Risk ran today. And what a superb ride by Jacinto Vasquez. Perfect rating of the filly, Eddie.
Well, he's a great rider to start with. That's no contest about that. But the way he held her together, it looked like Rumbo on the outside was going to run by her right here. But you could see Jacinto how well he's not whipping her. He's helping her. And he naturally held off Rumbo to win the race.
They said,
great.
You said before the race in your racing strategy that Rock Hill Native and Plugged Nickel would set the early pace. So they did, but they faded. They did not prove out as mile-and-a-quarter horses as you suggested.
I didn't think so then. Well, naturally, I don't now. But the filly deserves so much credit. You just can't sit her and give her enough credit.
The winning time, hardly sensational. 2 minutes, 2 seconds. Secretariat the record at 1:59 and 2. But as Lenny Goodman, the agent, once said, time is only important when you're in prison. Well.
And they're off. Along the inside, first, Albert with Superbity on the outside, Sportful. Farther out, Great Gladiator and Amber Pass. They're all racing for the early lead. Amber Pass on the outside attains the lead by a head. Great Gladiator in second. Then it's Superbity along the inside, third by 2. Sportful is fourth, and Plugged Nickel on the outside, Dr. Blum, followed by First Albert, Little Lenny, and Temperance Hill is ninth. They're now rounding the clubhouse turn, the first quarter of very fast, 22 and 3. Superbity along the inside. On the outside, that's Amber Pass. Those two are vying for the lead. 2 back is Great Gladiator, then Dr. Blum and Plugged Nickel down the backstretch. Superbity on the inside. On the outside, it's Amber Pass. They continue to vie for that lead. Amber Pass now takes the lead by a neck. Superbity back into second by 2.5. Plugged Nickel on the inside now takes third by a head. Dr. Blum on the outside in fourth, and Great Gladiator is fifth by 4. On the outside, it's First Albert in sixth, then Sportful, Little Lenny, and Temperance Hill still in ninth. The half mile, 45 and 4. That's still a fast pace. On the outside, Amber Pass has the lead by a neck. Superbity on the inside, second by 3 lengths. Then Plugged Nickel is gaining a bit in third there around the far turn. Amber Pass still has the lead, going clear by 2. Superbity on the inside, second by only a neck. Plugged Nickel on the outside is third. Also moving up First Albert, and First Albert is moving fastest of all there at the top of the stretch. Amber Pass, racing far from the rail, has the lead by only a length. First Albert on the outside. Along the inside, that is Temperance Hill coming on. And they're down the stretch. Temperance Hill on the outside. First Albert between those two, Amber Pass. Temperance Hill now takes the lead by a half length. On the outside, First Albert and Amber Pass. It's Temperance Hill in front.